Let me talk to you about this drone that I just got, and I've opened it up already and flew around just to try it out, but I wanted to show you exactly what it came in the box and a couple of the features here because it is a really cool beginner's drone. And I stress this, it is a foldable beginner's drone. It looks exactly like those more advanced professional drones on that, the smaller size. And speaking of smaller size, even with the battery, this thing is so light. And because it is so light, check this out, because it is so light, it's able to, with its speed, even do flips. So we're talking, normal drones don't do these little flips. So you can actually do acrobatics in the air. And speaking in the air, this thing is so easy to use, which is why it's a perfect beginner's drone for, younger people, of course. You do have an HD camera right here. Very, very clear. Obviously, we're not talking 4K here, but when you're having fun, when you're just trying to get like kind of a feeling of what a drone flight is supposed to look like, what a drone flight should be, this is exactly what you want. So I recommend putting in these, and I've used them because they are so important. These guards, they come with 4 guards, and you'd say, well, maybe I don't need the guards. Well, this drone is also capable of flying indoors, and believe me, you'll want to put those little guards in. And how you do it, you just literally flip it in and just tack it in just like that, and that's how the guard is. So of course, the blades are able to spin, but the guard is going to protect it from, if it bumps into something, it won't damage the actual blade. Speaking of the blades as well, you do have some replacement blades in the package, which I thought was really nice. You do have the USB rechargeable system as well. And speaking of batteries and rechargeable, these are the 2 batteries that it comes with. Very, very tiny. I was surprised at the weight of the battery because usually I'm used to like putting a battery into a drone and kind of like that's the weight of the drone. These batteries are extremely, extremely light and very easy to use. Literally just pop it in, done. And like I said, really didn't add that much weight, but you've got 27 minutes of flight with this battery on, just like the big boys really, which is really impressive. You've got 1 button, nothing too complicated, 1 button. And then once you have that drone turned on, I'm gonna show you something really nice. Love the fact that you're able to, you don't have to mess around and it stays like that. You don't have to mess around with taking off the joysticks. It just stays like this. You can put your phone in here. So the phone, super easy to actually set up. Look at that. Holds your phone. You'll be able to see what you're doing. Of course, it is not a wireless system with satellites and all that stuff. So you don't have any type of mapping facility like this. You do have a mapping, kind of a point-to-point mapping that you can do, but nothing satellite. So, which is why you can fly indoors with 0 issues. It is fully Wi-Fi, so you can't be, you're not gonna go 7 miles out, but in a close area, you can definitely have a lot of fun with this. Love the function of the joystick. It's very, very easy to use. And there is also a 1-button flight out or flight start, which means you press that button, that drone is going to start instantly. Make sure you're away from it, and it will go up, literally about 6-7 feet up, and hover and wait for your next command, which should be, let's have fun and fly. This thing is really, really cool. Love that it comes with a full package. Love that it comes with the actual case as well to really easily carry around. It looks fantastic. It flies great, and you can also do acrobatics. My goodness, get it.